Happy Monday, guys. I figured what better way to start off the week this week than going over 5 stocks at a very high short interest that could be squeezing in the short term. Keyword is could. Of course, nothing's guaranteed, guys. I'm not saying for sure these will squeeze, but they have very high short interest. Their charts are looking interesting, and I figured, hey, let's break them down. What better way to start off the week? So if y'all find value, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And of course, guys, don't forget to get up to 16 stocks from Moomoo, each up to $2,000. Get your free stocks linked down below or by going to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive into it. And full disclosure, guys, I don't own any of these stocks, and you must trade at your own risk. I'm not telling you to buy these stocks or do anything with these stocks. We're just breaking them down, and we're going to cover some numbers here, the short interest, kind of what's going on, but realize how risky they really are. And by the way, right now it's about 10:45 a.m. on the East Coast here on this Monday, and all the indexes are in the red. Not by a lot, but we are creeping down on the S&P, Dow, Russell, NASDAQ. Let's see, the Russell's more at break even. It's only down 0.03%, but we have the NASDAQ down 0.12%, the S&P's down 0.1%, Dow's down 0.4%. Let's see what else. The VIX is down about, or actually no, it's up 3.6%. So now the VIX is pushing 18 points. And we have the metals down. Silver's down 2%. Gold's down 0.5%. As let's see what oil is doing right now. As oil is, let's see, guys. Looks like it's down 0.8%. So everything's down right now but the VIX. The VIX is up 3.7%. So it looks like we are continuing, as of now, it's only an hour, 15 minutes in, but it looks like we are continuing the downtrend from Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of last week, which you guys know the markets have been pretty rough since the FOMC statement, the press conference. You guys know that at this point. That is old news, and it looks like it's getting worse. So right now, that's what's going on in a nutshell, and, under a minute here, guys. And with that being said, let's talk about the stocks that I'm looking at that have very high short interest and that are risky. Keep in mind, again, they're very risky. But they could be ones that do pop off at some point. We'll see. The first one is Fisker, ticker symbol FSR, which, funny enough, right now is down about 4%. And it's actually been getting hit the past couple of days, which honestly could be opening up an opportunity here. So it looks like back on the 18th of September, just about a week ago, it was at, let's see, where was it? $7. Now it's at $5.40. So it's down 23%. And yes, we are under the moving averages on the 4-hour chart, but notice how we still are technically holding a higher low at this point. Let me show you guys this on the chart here. We have this trend line holding right here, boom, at about 540, 550 as of right now. We have this point holding at, where is this? Roughly 480, 425's holding. You guys see that? We held this point as well right here. So we have been making higher lows over the past couple of months, right, guys? But at the same time, Fisker has been struggling at $7, $7.15. You can see it here back in the end of April, or May rather, early mid-July. We failed at that point just a couple of, days ago, a week ago in the middle of September here in 2023. So Fisker's been failing. Now it's pretty oversold, and the short interest is 42 freaking percent, guys. Let me say that again, 42%. So this has very high short interest, and yes, we're not getting any signs of buying quite yet. There's no signs of even consolidation or a reversal, but it's very oversold. We're approaching a trend line. I think it's worth watching, which is why I'm covering it here in the beginning of the week, and we'll see kind of how it plays out. Maybe I'll do an update video midweek or maybe at the end of the week, and we'll see. But right now, it's holding trend here. Maybe we could see some sort of consolidation / bounce back this week. We'll see. Maybe in this stock as well. Let me pull it up and show you. Although this one's done very well, and it's still arguably very overvalued. I think it is overall. But when it comes to stocks that have high short interest in a bull market or whatever type of market we're in, I guess we are technically in a bull market again right now. Anything goes, really. Anything goes. I mean, look, if we're in a bull market, stocks are ripping in general. There's high short interest, volumes through the roof. We could see stocks rip to levels that are obviously overvalued, which in this case, Celsius has been CLH as the ticker ever since they went public pretty much, which wasn't that long ago. When was it exactly? I forget. Actually, wait, did they go public in 2020? I didn't even realize that. Actually, no, wait, they went public, I guess, in 2010. Holy crap. So this stock was what, 14 cents? A penny stock for quite some time. Then they ended up popping off in the past couple of years. Either way, this company has come to prominence really in the past year, year and a half. This has gone pretty much viral. The energy drink Celsius, you guys have seen it, right? I personally like them. I mean, geez, they're pretty good. They've gotten me to try a bunch, and I've, bought probably 10 in my lifetime. So, I mean, look, a lot of people have been drinking these. They're great, but their stock, just because the product's great, doesn't mean the stock's great. I think it's overvalued, but at the end of the day, as a trade, like I said, in bull markets, stocks go crazy, right? Especially these that are very popular. This is definitely a hype, popular stock, whatever you want to call it. It could continue going up, and at some point, yes, so we'll see a massive crash. We will see a big correction, but this little mini correction, this might just be a little pullback, man. This could be easily bought up the way I'm looking at it. Look, we're down about $40 from the recent highs, about 20%. We're on the cusp of a bear market pretty much. This is where buyers could come in. And mind you, the trend is still holding. You guys can see the trend is holding. This is where I'd be looking at for CLH, maybe for some sort of consolidation rally, kind of like what I said with Fisker, and their short interest is 25% Celsius. Not as much as Fisker, but still pretty up there. And Groupon, which we've covered before, is another one that I'm going to continue to put on your radar, guys, because this one's showing some nice consolidation. You can see here it has been over the past really month at this point. And you can see now we're starting to push towards the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart, more towards the top of the wedge here. They have a short interest of 34.6%, so very, very high. I mean, this is, up there for sure. So if this starts taking out, let's say 1250 to 1350, that's where we could take off on Groupon, GRPM, but I think we just have to be patient. We're in that consolidation phase over the past pretty much month, like I said. So let's see if we break out of there, maybe start pushing 1250, and then we'll see what happens at 13. So let me actually set my alert at 1250. Mark is at or above, and we'll see where it goes from there. And before we talk about the last two guys, don't forget to get up to 16 free stocks for Moomoo, each up to $2,000. And guys, like I've said countless of times, this is the best promo right now by far. All you have to do is use that link down below, or simply go to StockStarFest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, and mind you, each of those could be valued up to $2,000. And guys, it gets even better. Fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks for a limited time. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Google stock, which makes this promo, guys, this is just a no-brainer, guys. So use that link down below, or again, go to StockStarFest.com/Moomoo. And full disclosure, that does help out the channel because it is an affiliate link. I appreciate you all, as always. And with that being said, cheers. Yes, I have my Starbucks today, guys. You know that. I got my Starbucks today. And let's talk about the last two stocks. The first one being EOSE. Let me pull it up and show you. This is definitely a riskier one, but it's very beaten down pretty much 65% from the recent highs. Actually 55%. Still bad, but not as bad as 65. And their short interest is 26.7% right now. And we are holding trend. That's the thing here. We are holding trend, even though we do have a death cross and we're under the moving averages on the 4-hour chart. We're still holding trend overall on EOS Energy Enterprises. You guys can see right here, pretty obvious. So now we're just looking to see if we get a reversal, and quite frankly, we're up 2.4% on the day today in the midst of a red day. So it's actually looking pretty decent. Let's see if we now start to get a pop. We're not getting the pop yet. We're kind of just getting consolidation, a little bit of a green day, all right, but we're not getting the full-on pop yet. So let me actually set my alert at $3. Mark is at or above $3, and we'll see where it goes from there. And the last stock, which I've covered before, and I'm still watching it, guys, it is Novavax, ticker symbol NVAX, which has the highest short interest on this list, 46%. and it has not played out. I'm not gonna lie. This has been one that I've been watching for a couple of weeks, probably 2-ish weeks at this point, maybe 3 weeks, and it just has not played out, or maybe it just hasn't played out yet. We're still holding above $7. It's down 2% on the day, mind you. $7, $6.80 to $7. That's a big support stemming back from the beginning of April, early March, or the end of March rather. So this point, guys, needs to hold. And if this does break, I'm not going to lie, this is not going to be good for Novavax in the short term. We could start slipping down to 550, 60, lower sixes, high fives, totally possible. So be mindful of that. But in the meantime, I'm still watching it. 46% short interest. At some point, guys, obviously we don't know when, but I think we're going to get a sharp reversal on Novavax, and I'm watching it. I'm keeping my eyes on it. I'm going to put my alert right now. Let's put some 2 alerts. I'll put one at 725. Mark is at or above. Just for now, we'll see if that hits, and then we'll do one on the bottom at, let's say, 680. Mark is at or below 680, which again, that's the lower end of the support from the past couple of months. So we'll see what happens at those levels, guys. And again, full disclosure, I don't own any of these stocks. They're very risky, so trade at your own risk, please, guys. And with that being said, I guess that's it. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. It's free. Follow me on Twitter as well at Stas Talk Stocks. That's linked down below, and I'll catch you guys later.